We all knew this was coming. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, S95. You're back again with another video, and today we have something that is a little bit different. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. So, as you guys know, when it comes to Beyblade stuff, and what I do for Beyblade type stuff, is that I would, for BU, what I did for that is I went over their products, right? Because there was really no anime-related stuff for me to go off of that. And so I had to react to those. So I just decided to react to those products. And for the most part, that was pretty easy. But now that technically QuadStrike is Season 7 of Beyblade Burst, and that, you know, the American side of things is, like, you know, taking the helm and everything, I think now is the point in where I kind of have to shift things up. I have to do something that I don't want to do, but I have to do it. Some people have been asking me for this. Some people, this will come off as a surprise to some. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat. I don't have anything against Hasbro. Alright, I don't have anything against them or how they make Beyblade. Sure, there are some things I don't agree with. But for what it is and for what it's worth, they're still out here making Beyblade stuff. And, you know, there are deviations from the Takara Tomy and the Hasbro side of things where there was a time back then where they were completely identical. And I think that's where the argument really is when it comes to, you know, Takara Tomy being better than Hasbro, along with a few other things. But I think that this is a point where if I'm going to give BU the respect, I have to give QuadStrike that respect back. Because QuadStrike is carrying the anime, right? And they're using Hasbro products. I gave BU the respect by going through all of the bays. So it's only fair, and out of fairness, that I give Hasbro the same thing. Because even then, we still have to support Hasbro either way for, you know, continuing their line of Beyblade, doing their part. And sure, yeah, they don't really do the best job, especially if you compare it to how they were back then with MFB and to a point, Plastic Gen. But right now, I just want to give Hasbro the respect because this technically is an anime type related thing. This ties in with the anime because not only do we have two protagonist Beyblades that I'm excited to get into, but also it's just that I gave BU the respect. I gave TT the love and support. So it's only fair that I give it to Hasbro as well. So what we have here today is the Thunder Edge Battle Set stadium type thing where pretty much it's what you'd get from a typical Hasbro product. They give you two Beyblades and a stadium. That's pretty much the whole starter set, right? However, what's interesting about this set in particular and why I want to react to this is that we have the new Divine Belial, and we also have the new Lightning Pandora Endless, which I really want to get to Pandora, because Pandora is pretty much the Hasbro exclusive protagonist of this series, and which is also ties into the fact of why I want to give Hasbro the respect that it deserves. Y'all know that eventually I was going to, I can't believe how I said eventually, that I was eventually going to react to all of the protagonists' bays, and that Pandora is one of those bays. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. Oh my god, it's so weird how the Hasbro bays move. Oh my god. Hey, I like the box design. They always no matter what, they always pop off with the box design.
It's going to be sick because it comes with 2 bays, which is Divine Belial and Lightning Pandora. So we have the bays for
Getting used to how the bays look, and I've said this before, is going to be a bit of a struggle and a challenge because it's such a deviation and so different from what we got already. Because if you compare this Belial to the Karatomi Belial, it's like night and day at that point.
It doesn't look like it's a huge stadium, but it is something new. Let's flip over to the back of the box to briefly go over what we get. Beyblade vs. QuadStrike, of course, is pretty much just Beyblade vs. DB or Beyblade vs. QuadDrive.
So there you go. You have the high mode.
Core mode, Core Plus, all that stuff, Apex. You guys already know what that's all about. Divine Evil Belfyre B8. That is your brand new Divine Belial. It's a attack type, right spin. And then we have Lightning Pandora, Endless P8.
That I want to get into.
And that's a stamina type. This one here is a shocker for me because Pandora and Quadra is pretty much a main character, and that's a stamina type. Is Quadra going to end up being kind of like a Kiyama relative and end up kind of like a sidekick?
Yeah, no. I hope that's not the case. If that's going to be the case, then we're already doomed.
Quad zones. Looks like they have it labeled. You have like this main back.
I like the how they implement. Hasbro has this thing where how they implement the anime gimmicks to their stadiums, and that's something I always loved and I always respected because it just makes it all the more fun. I just kind of wish that the bays within themselves were a little bit more higher. Oh, that's a glossy look. But yeah, I just wish that, you know, they were better well made, I guess. I don't really know how to really categorize it, but for what it is, it's fine. I don't have too much of an issue. I know it sounds like I have an issue, but I don't. It's just so...
I wonder if the show will actually feature the stadium in there. Because Hasbro has been really good at making the stadiums, right? So why wouldn't they feature their unique designs inside the show, which is like basically all theirs?
In which I feel like they will. They definitely will. Some way, some form.
Yeah, well that's what BU was to DB, right? It's pretty much the exact same thing. QuadDrive 2.0.
Hold up, what are those parts, bro?
This like acid green color, but at the same time, it's the exact same thing. So not super impressive launchers, obviously. We have like 1 million of those at this point.
Ah, that Belial. Ah, look how they massacred him.
Sweet. Oh man, I don't know. I look at this and I think big yikes.
Is it that the main character?
I don't know. Let's take a closer look at the base first. Starting with Lightning.
Okay, hang on. Whoa.
P8, such a long name, but also such a cool name. This is.
I'm gonna let you guys take this in for a sec, real quick. Alright, I think I need a moment to really kind of take this all in real quick. My boy Belial got massacred. Oh my god.
Quadra's Bay. First impressions. I don't know. The Bay looks a little bit cheap to be like a...
Okay. I'll say this right now. I wasn't going to say anything, I promise. I did not want to say anything, but... How I wish Takara Tomy was still doing these Beyblades. My god. I don't know what to really think about this. This screams uninspired on so many levels. But at the same time, though, there are still things to like. I don't know. This is a huge mixed bag. Like, for stamina type, I like how it's rounded out. Alright, it is perfectly rounded out. Like, I'll say that much. So, it's good for stamina types. Or it's good for a stamina type. But I don't know, that core... The little, like, you see, like, these holes right here? Where it... I don't know. That really messes with the design, I feel. Like, I like how, I like how they, Takara Tomy did their cores. But when it comes to Hasbro, I hate how they do that little, like, thing. I don't know what it's for exactly. Probably to make switching from high to low mode easier. But I don't know, man. Just I don't know what to think of this. This is definitely going to be one of those designs I have to get used to. But I will admit, I do like the colors, although the orange is a little weird to me. But I do like the colors.
Main characters, babe, to be totally honest with you. I don't really see the motif very clearly here in the energy layer. But, you know, I'm sure it's going to be really cool in the anime. So,
okay, looking at it more up close, it's a little better.
Stamina type. Obviously, the strike chip is purple, and you have the energy layer base that is this bright orange.
The strike chip or the strike chip or the BU core.
Super circular has a bunch of cutouts, so the main focus here has all of the weight on the outward pieces. So outward weight distribution.
TQ. I hate how they name these parts though.
It's very smooth as well. So in terms of Hasbro standards, I expect it to have quite a bit of life after death here. And of course, we have that QuadStrike driver.
I'll admit, this is a cool little gimmick. I will admit. I will admit, that's cool.
The purple piece here looks like we have a flat plastic piece, so a small.
This is pretty much Fusion. It's pretty much just like the QuadStrike version of Fusion.
A lot more aggressive, but I guess they are trying to keep this bay fairly tame because it is a stamina type. So for the armor tip that we have here, definitely more stamina focused. You can see that it has a sharp tip in the center and is surrounded by this really large plastic ring on the outside. This, of course, is going to touch the stadium floor as the...
Oh, yeah, but like I said, or like they said, I feel like how rounded it is, it's going to have good life after death.
Actually have a similar design, like that hollowed out portion.
It is going to have a really good life after death, though.
To be a little more aerodynamic, push the weight to the outside. So at least
but definitely looks really inspired by Air Knight, though.
Divine, evil, Belfyre,
oh my god! They massacred my boy! Ah, no! Ah, I don't like this.
So the shape of Divine looks relatively the exact same.
Oh my god, I hate how they did that.
All the plastic, lightweight, all that stuff. Things that you guys are already familiar with.
No.
Just like the Takara version.
No. No, the core is supposed to have the 3 wings, bro. No! Oh my god, this is... I hate how they do this. This is gonna make so many people mad. Oh my god. I hate how this is formatted. This messes with me. It's such a small nitpick. But I swear to God, this messes with me. And of course, we don't have the metal anymore because they don't do that. So pretty much all of this is plastic. And I don't think we have a burst stopper because Hasbro doesn't do that.
Divine is looking really thin. Looks like it needs to get beefed up.
Dude.
So we'll be counting on some gear upgrades.
If we'll even get any. I doubt we would.
Let's cross our fingers and hope that they will.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't, because the last season there were pretty much none. And there were not even any like re-releases with all the gears on it. Sometimes, you know, we see those type of...
Bro, they massacred my boy.
It sounds like it doesn't even exist.
Well, the gear upgrades will probably break the whole Hasbro game because it would just give this one particular bay that much of an edge. They're probably not going to do that. Moving on over to the disc, this is something that we've seen before. This
what?
SQ-Q, or this is pretty much like the metal piece that's on this
So let me get this straight. Okay, this kind of goes in with the fused disc thing that video I did a long time ago, which I find this cool. But at the same time, though, you know what? No, let me be right back. Let me be right back real quick. Hasbro, real quick. I just got one question. Just one. What was wrong with this? Okay, what was wrong with this? Because you clearly released this before. And Divine Belial is pretty much the same thing. So what was wrong with this? You just gave it... You just made this even worse, bro. Bro, you should just gave it Nexus. Why did you give it the metal part of Shot? And Shot is trash. Dude. Why? What reason? Like, bro. What was wrong with this? Man, shit. Ignore that.
Shot driver. This is a Hasbro exclusive part. Obviously, the shot driver was a single piece, driver and forge disc combined.
Oh my god.
Separated it.
Why?
Essentially, has a bunch of cutouts in the design to make it look aggressive, but the shape, though, nothing spectacular.
No, it just doesn't. It doesn't fit.
And everything else is still
Just doesn't fit.
very round. For the QuadStrike
Like this, I can get.
once again,
I can get around this.
looks like we have a more passive.
Because this is a completely different part. This is a Nexus.
Ball in the middle.
But bro, come on.
Surrounding it. Once you add on the
You should have just gave it Nexus.
this one, this is Adventure. So
Why did you give it Shot?
Adventure driver.
What reason?
They made this thing wide.
It looks like completely different. It looks like a gear.
The center
Oh
portion
my
of the
god.
chip definitely looks like Adventure. Obviously we're missing rubber and everything like that, but legit.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't give us rubber.
Make it look like a gear.
Because they didn't give us metal either.
Some scrape monster that will, suffer as soon as it angles even a little bit. So very questionable.
Oh my god.
Here, but whatever. I mean, at this point, we're just happy to get some new bays.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, though.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I was unboxing it too.
Holy crap, that's actually a good reference. I just realized that.
All right, let's quickly put the bays together. So right spin, attack type.
I mean,
Fine, Evo Belfyre.
oh, if you flip it, okay, now it looks better.
These bays, obviously,
If you flip the core around, it looks so much better. Wow, okay.
Hasbro stuff.
But still, though, that combo.
This is all we get, guys, in 2023 for now. So better appreciate it. Lighting Pandora Endless. All right, colors are like, yeah, they're okay. The details on this bay,
Non-existent, but it's fine.
Super cool in the anime.
I guess.
Anyways, let's put the base aside and let's take a look at the stadium. So this is
Stadium looks nice, though. I like the glossy color.
Definitely,
Definitely looks fun to be in.
Hypersphere vibes. These walls are pretty high up, so hopefully we'll see.
Oh yeah, I guess anyone can scan for that QR. If you guys still have the app.
He's gonna be stuck there, or is there?
This reminds me of the XTS stadiums. If anyone remembers those Beyblade XTS performance spin tops. If you guys remember those, it reminds me of that.
Little throwback to Hypersphere. But yeah, let's put on the lid, the clips, and then let's battle.
I remember when I used to have these kind of stadiums. They were fun to put together. So simple, sort of.
Not for long.
Oh no, watch. That thing's gonna get beaten up in like the first week.
Yeah.
Especially if you use Takaratomi bays.
There you go. Thunder Edge Base Stadium.
Wow,
Not
looks
the long
nice.
overall, but pretty sweet though.
It has a glossy feel.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go, Belio. Don't disappoint me. I'm not calling it Belfyre. Okay, okay. You know, that was just a warm-up. That was just a warm-up. Come on, my boy. Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, Belio, do not self-destruct.
Definitely accelerates the base a little bit. Gives it some funky movements. Not bad.
Okay.
From this round, I'm pretty impressed with the stadium.
Alright.
It's kind of like Hypersphere slash, Slingshot. A little bit of that.
Hypersphere, Slingshot, and a bit of Surge.
One more time. 3, 2, 1.
Feels like it's hitting pretty hard, even though the sound doesn't.
Well, I mean, with the armor tip.
Alright, come on, Bill. Oof. Damn, my boy!
I guess.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Nice and round.
Okay. Alright, thoughts and opinions. Alright, there's a lot I have to say about this, actually. So, what is there to say? The set within of itself definitely looks fun. Definitely, you know, should probably get it if you guys, you know, want to be in on the new series and stuff. But getting to the bays within themselves, right? Because that's what we're all here for. We're here for the bays. Lightning Pandora, I'll admit, is pretty cool. But at the same time, though, with how Hasbro executes their bays, it looks so cheap and so uninspired-ish that I flip-flop between liking it and not wanting to like it. Like, it's just that. But for my boy Belio out here, like, bro, massacred him. Like, let's get down to the main stuff. Number one, I sort of hate the fact of how they take out the Takara Tomy gimmicks. And I understand why. It's so then it could work with whatever Hasbro is doing. But at the same time, though, like, I don't know. I'm just mad that they changed up the parts like that. Because what was wrong with Nexus? Like, come on. A re-release couldn't have killed people, alright? Come on now. A re-release would have been fine. But nah, y'all decided to give it a trashy part. It just sucks. And also, just without the Takara Tomy details, it just does not look the same. Like, I imagine if Lightning Pandora was released in Takara Tomy, there would definitely be, you'd see the motif a lot better. And you would see the I think we just get more design and more details. Everything just would have been a little bit better. But as I said before, we just have to get used to these designs because these designs are what's going to be in the anime. And there's really nothing we could really do about that, but hey, we got new bays. So I'm not too butthurt about the fact that, you know, they didn't give them Takara Tomy accurate parts. I just wish it could be a little bit better, but it's fine. But yeah, overall, the bays here are kind of mid, but at the same time, there are some things to like about them. I hope we get to see more of Pandora and what that entails, because I honestly want to say that, you know, with Pandora and Quadra being main characters, I really hope that we get to see more of what these of what that can do, and hope that it gets treated well enough, because who knows, maybe we might get upgrades for Pandora just like some typical protagonists, you know? And that, you know, we'll probably get other versions of Pandora. Who knows? I'm not entirely too sure. And especially the fact is, I don't want to spoil anything in case I end up being right. But otherwise, yeah. Bays were mid, but hey, we got new bays, so it's something to be happy about. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know I did. And let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of these new bays or the set within of itself. Do you guys think it's fun? Do you like these new bays? Do you like the design and the gimmicks? And yeah, that'd be it. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you guys next video. And before I end this off, I have no idea if I'm going to do the other QuadStrike products, but I definitely want to just get this video out and see how well this does. But yeah, that's really it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.